Hello all. Well, here it is in San Francisco. It's cold, foggy, and feels like winter's on the way. Well, you watch the news these days and it's so depressing. Russia keeps threatening nuclear weapons on both the US and the Ukraine. North Korea now says they're ready to strike the US and South Korea with nuclear missiles. How sad is that? How did they get nuclear capability so quickly? I can't imagine who would have sold them nuclear documents, but it is what it is. So if nukes start falling from Russia, that means we have about 2 weeks to live before radiation or a nuclear weapon will end the US forever, and we will end Russia forever. And the rest of the world will also die in a horrible way. Now, if North Korea sends missiles, we would send missiles back to North Korea and blow North Korea off the map. And we might survive something like that, but it would be full of radiation and horribleness. How did we get ourselves into such a mess? And why are there so many people in the U.S. on Russia's side of this conflict? I don't get what the purpose of that is, but times are changing. Things are going to get worse before they get better. So let's go over here and do a video. The Permian Basin leaked 14 times more methane than EPA estimates. The Environmental Defense Fund analyzed more than 10,000 miles of gas pipeline using aircraft and detected plumes of methane. Now, these gas pipelines that they're talking about are the ones that go from the well to the factories where they're the manufacturing, where they clear out a lot of the bad stuff in the methane and turn it into natural gas. The pipelines are leaking in western Texas and New Mexico, the ones that they went and looked at. This is the largest oil and gas fields in the U.S. The pipelines are emitting at least 213,000 metric tons of methane per year. Applying this estimate to all gas pipelines nationwide, for instance, would increase the EPA inventory estimates for the entire nation of gas systems by 27%. Finding and fixing a small number of leaks could have important climate benefits. Methane emissions are currently projected to rise through at least 2040. Methane has more than 80 times the heating potential of CO2. So there you have it. We have a major problem in this country of methane leaks that aren't being reported to EPA or fixed. They're saying if they fix all these leaks, we could reduce our footprint by over 22% if they just fix all the leaks that are out there now. And just think how much money the big corporations would, big oil and gas corporations would save if they were able to take all this methane and use it for natural gas. So we'll call that a video. And unfortunately, the only news out there is sort of bad news, so I don't tend to want to talk about too much bad news on my psyche. It will make me go crazy. So with that, I have loved your comments, your ups, your new subscribers, and until next time.